Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Shanika. Welcome back to my channel. I pray that y'all are having a blessed, and wonderful day. Please make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I got a story for y'all today, and it's called Too Busy, okay? But first, I'm going to read an excerpt for y'all from Luke chapter 10, verses 41 through 42, and it reads, Martha, Martha, the Lord answered, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. This story is called Too Busy. We face the same choice that confronted Martha. We can dismiss the implications of Jesus' words for us, especially when our time is limited and we are juggling so many other demands. Or we can face our need and begin working to know God better. Whatever we decide, we must not forget who puts this challenge before us and the depth of his concern. The real choice is not whether we will become thinkers or doers, because we are called to be both. But we will be better at both if we heed Christ's call to dig deeply into the heart of God. This never means stepping out of life to devote ourselves to something abstract and useless. Rather, it means to plunge into the very essence of life. We were made for this, y'all. Okay? We were made for this. God put us here. And it is only as we grow in our understanding of God that we will satisfy the deepest longings of our hearts and find the meaning we ache for. But even more, we need to know Him. Mary and Martha learned the hard way, and we do too, because we knuckleheads. We can't help it. It's in our nature. If my own struggle have taught me anything, it is that my greatest need is to know God better, and I am not alone. To be blunt, life is simply too demanding and overwhelming at times to think I can manage without knowing the one who rules the winds and waves that batter my little vessel, my body here, okay? We ask too much of ourselves to try to trust a stranger. Neglecting our need to know Him better is, as Dr. Packer so wisely warns, to sentence ourselves to stumble and blunder through life, blindfolded, as if it were with no sense of direction, no understanding of what surrounds you. We hurt ourselves if we shrug off our shoulders and just walk away. It is time we started. There is much to do and more to learn. Not even a lifetime will be enough to know God completely. But our smallest efforts will be richly rewarded for the time it takes to dig deep into our heart of God. And it is often repaid by a striking vein of gold or an oil gushing. The effort is repaid with joy and power beyond all expectations, y'all. And Mrs. Carolyn Curtis James, or Custis James, wrote this excerpt. Reflection question number 1. Do you consider yourself to be more like Mary or Martha? Number 2. How did this devotional help you to realize that you can be both a thinker and a doer? And 3, what can you set aside right now in order to still your mind and hands long enough to listen for God's voice? Deliberately sit still for a few minutes and ask Him to reveal Himself to you in a new way. Y'all, we can't do this life without God. And I noticed that when I walk in my will, when I backslide, life get pretty hard for me. It gets real hard. And then when I say, you know what, I'm going to stop, I have to let me get back into the swing of things with our Father, everything becomes a breeze all over again. It is simple, but we make it hard because we hold on to the world and we think that we need it and we have to have it. We need that boyfriend. We need that girlfriend. We need that drug. We need that gamble. We need that gossip conversation. We just got to go gossip and talk about people and speak negatively over people's lives. We need it. We feel like we just we have to have those materialistic things that even though the Lord said we need to steward over our money, but we just got to have that Prada. Like, y'all, we need our Father. And we cannot be too busy for our Father, because when you're too busy for our Father, your day going to go a little, it's going to be off. It's going to be off. Your life is going to be off. If you are going through some chaos right now, your bills, your relationship, your health, it's because you're in your will, I'm telling you, and not our Father's. You're following your will and not our Father's will. 12 and 5, between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. Make the time. An hour minimum to command your day. Speak with our Father. Read his word, because it's a message in there for you. Something about what you need to do or what you ain't doing. What you're not doing. And then command your day. Father, you done woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I got to get up in 4 hours. And you know I can't sleep. So, can you help me with my day? Bless me with enough sleep to re-energize me so I have enough energy for the day. Remove all obstacles out my way, meaning the people that want to come and destroy my life. You see what I'm saying? Make sure I want to work out. I want to go to work. I want to work out. I want to go to the grocery store. I want to do this. In the midst of you learning about how our Father is, talk to him about yourself, what it is that you need and want from him. Even though he already knows what it is that you need and want from him, he just wants to have that conversation with you, y'all. Don't become too busy for our Father. Make that time for him. Listen to worship music. If you're unable to get up between that 12 and 5, put that worship music on. Listen to a spiritual leader. Let him know you're thinking about him just as much as he's thinking about you. Okay? I am so serious. He has made a wonderful difference in my life. And he's been here the entire time, but I have not seen him and opened my eyes the way I've seen him like I have in these past two years. So don't be too busy for our Father, y'all. We can sit here and shout to the mountains for him and say we want him to do this and do that and do that. But what he requires from us is a sacrifice. And no, it ain't no lambs and goats and dogs and chickens and cows and YouTube and I'm going to give up pork. No. He wants us to give ourselves. The sacrifice is us. Jesus already died for our sins. So our Father now needs us to sacrifice ourselves for him. And he wants us to give up the things of the world and come to him and let him provide us with the things that we need. I'm just saying. But I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. And I pray y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank y'all. Bye.